Hello guys, this is Agrin. You may know me as rank 1 of EUW. I was rank 1 in the last 3 or 4 seasons. And today I'm doing an English video. Item build or strat I have found. I've been testing it on my Smurf and I have had huge results. Some may know it of the tank Diana, but with a small adaptation. I've been playing it on my Smurf, and the important thing is you always build Sunfire first, then you go Demonic, and then you go tank items. The most important part is you do not take Nashers. And the reason for that is Nashers does not scale with any other item in your complete item build. So it makes you stronger on first item, but it makes you scaling very, very bad. So this is why you don't take Nashers, and instead you take Sunfire and Demonic. And with these two items combined, you already have a really, really good item build, which scales with each other, right? Because Demonic scales with HP, Sunfire scales with HP, and Nashers does not give you any HP, and gives you attack speed and AP, so it doesn't really matter for each of them. I always take Sword Boots, or like in most cases, because you get tenacity from the Sunfire, and usually you don't really need the Mercs, but you can take Mercs if you think they have too much CC. I don't like it. And most of the time I have most damage in the game, even though I am full tank. I take Ghost as well. For the runes, I take I think this is a very standard bruiser page with Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity. I don't like Tenacity when I'm building this, because again, this gives you 5% Tenacity for each extra item, so you don't really need Tenacity, but you could go Tenacity again here if you want. I take the boots and Cosmic Insight because they're just broken for jungle. I've been playing it on my Smurf. Like I said, it's Nordic East, high challenger, but I've been starting with Diana, and I have pretty big results on it, to be honest. I don't think if I'm yes, this is Nordic East and not EUW high challenger, but I don't think I could get these results on any other champ or item build, not even on Kha'Zix. I have been trying it on Diana and then on Elise. On Elise it didn't feel as strong, but still I felt extremely useful. I still have most damage every single game. Sometimes I am able to carry, but it didn't feel as strong. But something I've tried today was Echo, and I had a game where I had 11k damage on Sunfire. I think it was this one or this one, I'm not sure. And it felt even more broken than Diana. So I can recommend Diana and Echo for sure. Elise, I'm still testing it a little bit if it's worth. It also depends a little bit on their team comp, because if they have a lot of range and they can kite you a lot, it's not that good. But if you can keep up with enemies, I feel like you always deal more damage building tank, because the Sunfire ticks are fucking broke. For the pathing, I very much like to play extremely defensive, because in the early game you have to buy the double ruby crystal after your first base instead of a damage item, so you can't really deal that much damage. I try to play defensive. I always go for full clears, efficient full clears. And yeah, you can buy a ruby crystal and dark seal on first base. I've been doing it sometimes on Diana, but honestly I don't think this is worth. I think you should just rush the 2 tank items, because as soon as you have Sunfire plus Demonic and your Sword Boots, I guess you are completely 1v9. I haven't had any other item build that felt so strong in a long time. The reasoning is why I got to this idea is people have been trying to tell me that tank Diana is broken, and they always told me that Nashers into Sunfire is the item build. I have tried it and it didn't feel really good. I was experimenting a lot with tank AP Shyvana, and every time I've built Nashers, it felt really, really bad to have Nashers and, Frozen Fist or Sunfire. I've tried a lot. I tried just not going Nashers on AP Shyvana, on tank AP Shyvana, and it felt so much better to just have a tank item and Demonic, and then afterwards going HP or tank items on Shyvana. And this is just what I did on Diana, and it felt so broken. The difference between Shyvana and something like Echo or Diana is you can always keep up with enemies. You take Ghost, if you hit your Q, you will always be able to follow every single flash. You just keep being in the fight as long as you have your E ready. And this is the theory behind it, because you can always keep up with these champs. it's better than on real tanks, because real tanks struggle to keep up, right? Because imagine a Sejuani, she can only Q the front and then that's it. With something like Diana, you can actually choose where you go, and this you can do every 3 or 4 seconds. Same with Echo. Same kind of with Elise. Elise didn't feel that broken, but I'm still figuring out. Shyvana, for example, can only ult once, right? And then you don't really have a dash anymore, and so if someone flashes over a wall or something, you just out. She's just like they're out. So this is why I feel like this item build on especially Diana and Echo is really broken. I'm obviously still trying to find out, and I'm almost at the stage where I will go on my main and play it. I did play a little bit of Diana. I have had okay results on Challenger EU West, but I'm very certain it's really good. And I wanted to take a little bit of credit. This is why I'm doing this video in English, not in German. So yeah, hopefully you can abuse this strat for your Ele. It's on patch 12.13. I think it's been broken since Sunfire buffs, but yeah, it's 12.13. And yeah, tell me how it works for you.